So Red Lobster is absolutely killing it with this business turnaround. And this should be the model to all other companies who have made catastrophic mistakes and are in bankruptcies about how fast everything can be turned around if they just pay attention to what the customers actually want and listen. So what tends to happen in business, and I've been in business for most of my life, guys, is that once a company starts to do really good, they start to listen a lot less. They stop listening because they're like, clearly we know what we're doing. Look at our record profits. Look at our balance sheet. Look at our executive bonuses. We clearly know what we're doing. We don't really need to listen to anybody anymore. We'll tell the market what we're doing and they're just going to like it. And sometimes that's worked. Full transparency. Steve Jobs, it worked several times. Other times it drove the company into the toilet, but a lot of the time it worked. But it doesn't work for most businesses. And if you look at chains and franchises, they get to a point where they get so big that they just completely stop listening to what customer favorites are. They take them off the menu. This is cheaper, so we'll use this ingredient, all this type of stuff. And they completely lose track of the mission, which is to like create a massive customer loyalty and to really have the place be like what's being talked about again. So what did Red Lobster do right? Well, first of all, they got a young, fresh CEO who's not mired in old white dude ideas like people like me and way older. Second of all, they completely went back. They introduced items back in that were old favorites from customers. They're redoing their interiors. They went to $5 margaritas. They have happy hours now. They're doing lunch specials. They're revamping things and listening to the customers. This is not difficult. And if you look at the other chains that have done turnarounds and other chains that have just done terribly, like look at what Chili's did. The model of spending $25 million to advertise on TV for something that people will never pay attention to is old and used and dead, guys. Marketing is not TV and newspaper and television anymore. Marketing is social media. Recruiting is social media. Employee retention is social media. Like the companies are just not getting this, a lot of them. And the companies that are crushing everyone else. Look at what happened with Chili's. It was in the same boat as you look at Applebee's, as you look at any of these TGI Fridays. They're all the same thing. People were like, food's not very good. It's constantly creeping up, more expensive. Chili's had one video on social media go viral that they didn't even make. A user made it about a secret menu item with some flaming hot cheese thing that they have. I'm sorry, I don't know the name of it. And that went mega viral. Everybody went to try it. Now Chili's is pumping out lunch specials.